All right, so here we are. This is day 2 of the Sony CDP-CX400. Okay. I wasn't going to do any of this till the belts came in, but I figure what the fuck, you know? So, the little belt that was in here was perfectly fine. You know, here it is. I mean, it's not misshapen. It's not sticky or anything like that. But I put in a brand new one anyway because I'm here and I don't plan on going that deep for a very long time. So if you go in there, just change the fucking thing. Now, this belt is just a common small square belt. You can get a multi-pack on the internet. All right. And just pick one that fits. It's nice and tight. Not super tight. Okay. So that's just fine. I've been working on these pulleys here for hours. Now, when you're cleaning these pulleys, I do highly recommend stand the unit up on its side. You do not want that goo to go down inside that motor. So you want to keep all that tar when those belts liquefy. You don't want that shit getting down in there. So, and be prepared to use about 150 Q-tips and about 35 alcohol wipes. So, it's extremely time consuming. That's why I decided to do this today, was to change that belt, clean all these pulleys up. Now I can put the carousel back in, put the door mechanism back in, and I can just leave the top PCB board, leave it off. Okay? And so when the belts come in the mail, I can just drop in the belts, put the PCB board back, and plug all these little harnesses back. So, but I do recommend that you mark each of these cables, these ribbon cables. I like to mark them with a black marker so I know where the face, how to plug it back in. It's just stupid, simple shit like that. So, and I finally figured out these stupid remote controls that have this 1, 2, 3. So one remote was turning on both units because I have a 450 and I have a 400. And when I would press the power button, both units would come on. If I would press play, both units would come on. So these are supposed to work 3 different CD players. You are supposed to stack these things on top of each other so the party never ends. That's what they say. They actually do say that. When this could run for 3 fucking weeks straight. 400 CDs, 400 hours of music. That's like 17 days or something. So, but I finally figured this fucking thing out. So that's why I'm posting this video. If you want to set this right here for 1, 2, or 3, All you have to do is press this menu button right here. So here's the door. This will be on the right hand side. There's a menu button. When you press the menu button, you can turn this big wheel right here. And on the other screen over here, it will have all kinds of different functions. And you have to work fairly quickly. If you press menu and then turn, and you let it sit for 5 or 10 seconds, it'll disappear. So you rotate this, press menu, rotate this until the word, what is it, command function, commander function. So when that word appears, push in on this button right here. And then the numbers 1, 2, and 3 will appear. And then you could turn this knob again to make this unit number 1 or number 2 or number 3, whatever you want. Right now, I have it set on number 2. And all I have to do is flip number 1, and this remote will now work the other unit, the CDP-450. So I see a lot of comments on the internet that people's remote controls ain't working correctly. And it's very difficult to find the correct information on there. And so, but yeah, just go into the menu, turn this here until you get the correct prompt. And then it'll say, command, and then turn the wheel until it's 1, 2, or 3, whatever you want to set it for. And it's a piece of cake. So that's good that now I can turn one unit on without the other one coming on. Because that's a royal pain in the asshole if you press play and 2 different jukeboxes turn on. So I'm going to do another video about that when I get this thing finished. I can't plug it in and show you anything right now. And I don't feel like getting up and going into the fucking living room and showing you on that one. So, but what I'm going to do with this now is I'm going to put the carousel back in. I'm going to reconnect the door mechanism. And that way, like I said, all I have to do is throw in the 2 belts when they arrive. So, I'll be back. All right. So, the door mechanism is back on. That's a piece of cake. This is the only screw. That's a long screw. All the other screws are the same. The outer case is black screws. All the other screws are the same. So that's the only screw that's different. So these 2 screws in the front hold that mechanism in. So now this door has the brand new belt. So that's coming along nicely. So all I need now is for those belts to arrive in the mail. Once they get here, I lock the carousel so it won't turn. And all you have to do is spin that wheel until this little white part of the mechanism comes forward, and it will lock the carousel. So I'll put the belts on, put the top board back on, plug all these little harnesses back in. So this is almost finished. So that's enough for this video. Day 2. CDP-CX400. So here's the menu button I was talking about right here. I guess I should contact that guy on eBay. I made a offer on a remote control and now I don't need it. So maybe I'll send him a cancel that offer. All right. Y'all have a good day. Party on.